Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Arlana Addison and Paris Sims. The two of you have been together for 6 years. You have been married for the last 2. You have 2 children together, and you are only 22 years old. You do not want to be married anymore, and Ms. Addison, you want me to award you $3,000 in transitional support from Mr. Sims. But before we get anywhere near that, why don't you tell me how you were able to find the man that you were going to marry at 16?
Well, I mean, it started off when I was in high school. I like the kind of rough guys and try to like transition them into like someone that I like to be with. And he was kind of rough, and I was more of the
Now,
honors.
what do you mean by rough?
Like, got into a lot of trouble.
Mr. Sims, were you out there doing a little bit of badness when you met her?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, she actually changed everything when I met her. So she
How
kept me
did
out
she
of trouble.
manage that?
She kept me out of trouble, told me the right things to do, and gave me life lessons. So far it worked, and I made it this far without getting in trouble again.
Why did you listen to her and nobody else? Because I'm sure your parents or the school were all telling you to do the right thing. How come you could hear her and not them?
She was a good girl. I mean, she had to know what to do. Other people tried to tell me what to do, but they was doing bad stuff themselves and try to give me advice.
Right.
You know,
He tell you how to do right and they doing wrong.
Yeah, they doing wrong too. So I just really didn't listen to it. I just went in one ear and out the other.
Wise young man. That's a wise young man. Got a good head on his shoulders. I support that. And shout out to her. Shout out to her. I don't really support that I want to change you for the better and that's my mission or whatever. But again, it's life. You got the right to do whatever going to make you happy. And for her, it worked out. For her, it worked out, bro. I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all, bro. They young, though. They're like 20. They're like 22. They young.
And I think that's a very good lesson we learned right here is there's no point to having a good woman if you don't listen to her. Do you know what I mean? A good woman doing the right thing, going in the right direction. You don't pull her down, you let her pull you up. You know, it doesn't make you less of a man. It makes you more of a man. It's easier to do the wrong thing. It's a lot more fun. Children do it all the time. But when you man up and listen up and do the right thing, that's something else. Ms. Addison, I like you two already. So tell me when you first how long were you together before you first got pregnant?
I'd say we was together maybe 3 years.
How old were you when you had the first baby?
I was 19.
You were 19. Were you alarmed?
Not really.
Did you plan the baby, or was this a oops baby?
That's kind of a planning. I mean, we both had good jobs. We both were managers at our jobs. We were doing pretty good at a young age, and it's like, why not?
Why didn't you want to be young and single and in love and together before you started making a family?
I mean, it was because I had myself together. You know, I know what I wanted. That was what I wanted.
I had myself together at 19 too, but I didn't have any children because I had at least another 10 years of fun to have.
I mean, I see it like this. When I want to own my own business.
Right.
I can't take a break and have kids while I'm busy running the business. I can't tell them I'm not going to come in. So I said, hey, if I do it younger, my kids will be older. I can travel when I get older, and I'll be able to have my business.
Man, you can't be mad at her. She got a plan. She mapped it out. You just gotta respect it. And also, on top of that, everybody has their own idea of fun. Now, judge respectfully. Your idea of fun might be, might be road trips or something. You might like to take road trips. You right there. Your idea of fun might be going to the basketball court, going swimming in the pool, whatever, bro. But if that's what she wanted, if that's what she wanted at that point in time, and she did it, quote unquote, the right way. She did it, quote unquote, the right way. I can't do nothing but respect it, bro. You can't do nothing but respect it. If she got it mapped out, planned out, this is what I want to do, this is what I'm trying to do. Hey, man, more power to you. More power to you. It's just, at that age, I get what she's saying. I get what she's saying, because at that age, it's that age where, you finally free. You finally free. High school, like, all right, you might have got a little taste of it or something like that. 20s, it's all go. Everything is all go. You can go. But again, everybody had their own idea. Sheesh. Everybody has their own idea. Everybody has their own idea of fun, and everybody had their own idea how they want their life to go. I respect it, bro.
Let me tell you something. It sounds good on paper. It doesn't get easier when they're 14 and 15. It gets a little harder. But I'm just saying, I'm a proponent of postponing procreation. I'm just saying. Mrs. Addison, why don't you tell me when the second one came along?
It wasn't really too long ago. She's about 1 year old
She's
now.
one. Was she playing too?
No, she was not.
She was a oops baby.
Yeah, she was a oops. It just happened one day. I didn't even know I was pregnant for a long time, and then I came up to the doctor and they said, "Hey,
you're gonna have a baby." But you two were married by then, correct?
Yeah. No, we were about to get married.
You were about to get married. Mr. Sims, were you at all concerned about getting married at such a young age?
No, I don't think I settled down too soon.
Okay. So tell me, Ms. Addison, what's the problem? What's going wrong here?
Okay, well, he says he was ready, but to me, he wasn't, because like when we got together, it was the same drama. You know, you say you're ready, but then you go cheat on me with 7 different women.
They weren't actually cheating; they was just friends. So I'm gonna put that
But if
across.
we
Well, wait a minute. Let me get Ms.
friends.
Addison's stories first, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna allow you to respond. 7 different women. Did you actually catch him?
Yes.
Give me 2 or 3 examples before we allow him to respond.
Well, I was about 6 months pregnant with our first child. I just so happened to look out the window by God's grace, and I caught him like approaching a woman when I watched out the window. Like,
Now, when you say approach, he could have just been walking up to talk to her.
I mean, be mindful. The windows are like paper thin. I heard everything he said. Like,
What did he say?
he asked her how was she doing, could he have her number and everything, and she was our neighbor at that.
Did you ask the neighbor girl for the number?
Yes, we just talked. That's it. I was just there for support.
Support?
And she-
What kind of support did she need?
She said she needed support. She was looking for a friend to talk to her.
Objection, Your Honor. Time to speak with my client. If you can give us a brief objection, thank you. Boy, it was getting hot in there. It was getting hot in there. We gotta do better, bro. I got you though. I got you. Remember when you asked me why the retainer fee was $10,000, bro? This is why. I got you for sure. When you do shit like this gonna come. Man, wait till you see the next one. Wait till you see the next one, bro. Don't worry about it. Listen, young fella. We started off well. We started off hot. We started off on fire. Everybody in love, you know, young love. You got the young love going on, and you keeping wifey happy. You doing the right thing. She done transformed your life, took you out, you know, some negative situations, cleared your head, got you on the right path. We're not gonna turn around and confess that 7 is flagrant, bro. That's flagrant. Right outside of the window, bro. So you had to been coming home. You had to been coming home. It was because you're not gonna do it when she leaving out. You're not gonna do it when you leaving out, because you know how they be when you be leaving out. Like, all right, have a good day. All right, I'll see you later. All right, don't forget your key. You got your key, phone, wallet, keys. You know how they be when you about to leave out. So you ain't gonna do it then. Bro was on his way back and saw the neighbor. The neighbor, bro. The neighbor. Listen, it's still hope. We still got hope. What we gonna do is this is a transactional. Everything about that was transactional. We transactionally was gonna make sure that she just wanted to know if we was getting the same coupons as her. She just wanted to make sure that the coupons was being passed out. Actually, she wanted me to relay a message to you, and she wanted me to give you her number. That's how we gonna play it. That's how we gonna play it. But my boy right now, he was in a bad spot. He was in a bad. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bro. But off the camera, sidebar. real quick sidebar off the camera, man. Listen, my best advice to you, bro, just don't do it. Just don't do it, bro. If she doing you right, she got you good. You know what I mean? Instead of eating the noodles, you've been eating steak and asparagus and the the tomatoes and shit that be shriveled up, and she might have sprinkled some green shit on top. You been eating that, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, but don't worry about it. I send my shit. It ain't in the mail. I like to send. I need an invoice with mine. I'm sending the invoice, bro.
I said, okay, you can talk to me.
Ms. Addison, why don't you tell me about the next woman?
The next instance, he was at work. I came home, I looked in his pants pocket for some reason. One of those things again. I just looked in his pocket and I find like phone numbers from different women. Not just one, not two. It had to be like 5 or 6 of them. And I went through the list, I went calling these women because I'm like, if my man got your number, I need to know why.
Why?
And she was like, yeah, he tried to talk to me. I'm like, oh, did he? And okay, I said, okay, that's fine. And I just hung up,
I didn't try to talk
she
to nobody. I was
understood the
just
situation.
friends with every single one.
So what you were doing was setting up a private counseling service.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I was trying to do.
Were there any men in your pocket that needed support?
No.
Just women?
Just women.
So you just a public service out there. You just trying to do the right thing.
Just the right thing. That's all I was trying to do.
I want to talk to you about a statement you made about him, which is that he wants to have sex like a porn star. Explain that to me.
I mean, he feels like because he's the man of the household that we're supposed to have sex 10, 12 times a day, whenever he feel like it, however he wants it, because he's the man of the household. And I don't feel that way. I feel like if you can't make me happy, then I can't do nothing for you. If I can't come home to candles lit, don't expect for you to come home to candles lit and lingerie,
If you can't make me feel good, I can't do nothing for you. Ooh. Mr. Sims, let me ask you, are you getting enough sex?
Not enough like I wanted to go.
Not
enough.
So you're not talking quantity, you're talking quality.
No, I'm talking about, well, yeah.
Doing what you want to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, now, let me ask you this. Are you a little less romantic than you used to be?
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Yeah.
Battle over. You've lost, bro. And it's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as what she just said. Have you been romantic? I'm telling you, bro, they don't really be tripping about the money. They don't really be tripping about the bullshit. They don't really be tripping about you not cooking. They don't really be tripping about you not cleaning. Bro, as long as you romantic and you can romance it, I ain't gonna call a huddle. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it because y'all ain't been liking the video, so I ain't calling the huddle, bro. But as long as you do that, bro, romantic, good, all of that, man, you straight, bro. You straight. We forget about it because soon, we know when a person like you and it's like, damn, like, yeah, she fuck with me. Like, all right, cool. She rock. Like, all right, I don't want to say I got her. I don't want to say that I got her, but she like me. You know, when that feeling, So it's like, all right, cool. But then moving on forward from there, that's when the surprises stop happening. It's only seeing you once a week, even though you live down the street, start happening. And then your schedule get in the way. And I'm telling you, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. That's life. Life is going to happen. It ain't like you get in a relationship and then life just stop. No, I'm not saying that at all. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is you just always got to keep a third sense. Always keep a third sense and remember, bro, just keep dating and keep dating and keep dating and keep romancing and keep romancing her. Because you don't want it to get dry. You don't want it to get dry, bro. And to us, it may not seem like much. It's like, all right, man, like shit. It was just, I did that. Yeah. 4 years ago was the last time you showed up with the flower. I'm telling you, bro, you ain't got to listen to me. But I'm going to say this and I'm going to close it out. Find your own way to romance her and make sure that you do that on a not constant, but a semi-constant basis.
it be so hard to be the romantic devil you used to be in high school now that you're married?
When it comes to the sex, like, we husband and wife. Why can't I have sex when I want to? You're like I'm a different guy you just got off the street or something. I'm not.
Let me explain it to you, okay? Let me explain it to you. You want the sex to remain hot and heavy while you don't want the romance to remain hot and heavy. You want to keep what you want without giving her what she needs. Women need the romance part. It's not extra, it's not spare, it's something that we need in order to warm up our engines. Our sex lives are more entwined with the rest of our lives than it is with you. So if you want sex often, you need to give romance. Period, end of story. You may not understand it. You don't have to understand it. You don't have to be thirsty to get me a glass of water. But if I'm your wife, you should get me a glass of water should I ask for it. You with me?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
You okay? Did I do all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you say that she's controlling with the money. Explain that to me.
All right. I got a spending limit every week. Every time I swipe the card, it comes to her phone.
Damn.
Every time.
Do you have him on a spending limit?
Yes, I do.
And do you see every swipe that he does comes on your phone?
Yes.
Why do you feel that it is necessary to contain him thusly?
I feel like, I mean, if you can't be trustworthy, you can't be trusted.
Well, why
And
can't
then-
you trust it?
I mean, if you're out with other women, how I know that's not
And a
for...
pass.
Where did you get out with other women? We've talked about those 7 phone numbers, right? And he's admitted that he was wrong. Had a little weak excuse and all of that about they needed support, and we all know that's silly and stupid. But we're past that. Is there anything other than those 7 phone numbers that you're hanging on to in the present day that keeps you from trusting him?
I mean, not other than looking at people, and then like I gave him a card. I gave him full access, and he spent like $100 on snacks. When it comes to you spend your money all in one day stupidly, and then you come to me tomorrow needing more money, and I have to give you money to eat for the rest of the week while you're at work and everything else, I mean, that's like a waste of the time of making a budget.
I tell you what I did. I used to have a son. I give him a certain amount of money every month to do whatever he needed to do because he's in school and law school and all this. And one day he called me and says, "Mom, I'm out of money." And I said, "Best of luck to you." You do that one time, he don't do it no more. Mrs. Addison, I understand you have some serious concerns about family. Why don't you tell me what's going wrong and why you think it has such a negative impact on your marriage?
It's just like over like a lot of stuff. Like, for example, like ever since his brother moved down to where we are, it's like he's becoming his brother. And I don't like that. It's like he wants to drink all the time. He just wants to go out and party and never be at the house and always at his brother's house. So always trying to do something with his brother. And I don't like that.
Hang on.
Okay.
Especially like, you know, when you're out late, you know, I feel like at a certain time you should be in the house if I let you go out.
Are you hanging out and partying a lot with your brother?
I say not a lot. I say every like other weekend or something like that. She saying like it's every day. It's like
Every other weekend. Now, when you're talking every other weekend, how hard do you party? I mean, you go out till 2 and then come on home, or do you guys stay out all night, keep the party going? And
Nah, we don't stay all night. We'll drink heavily all like until about probably 1, and then
you'll drink heavily until 1.
yeah, and then I get to the call her if I can't drive home, come pick me up. But I mean, I don't stay out all night.
Yeah.
Coming in at all.
Well, you go out
different
to a
type of
club,
time.
or you guys buying a bottle and sitting on the back porch?
We at his house. We ain't going to no clubs. No.
Man, my dog's straight then. Get out of here. Get out of here. She got issues with her. They at the house chilling, playing Madden on 2K, talking about you. Talking about you. That's what I don't be getting, bro. Like, she making a big deal. And even if he was out there, that's that man brother. That's his brother. Let him hang out with his brother, man. Me and my brother, man, my brother and I, we shooting movies now, bro. Let us do what we do. Let us do what we do, man. Man, y'all make sure y'all go check out that Love or Law on YouTube. Make sure you check that out. But yeah, bro, he chilling with his brother there at the crib. And my thing with it is, and I know it'd be the same way for y'all. I know y'all be doing the same thing when y'all go out and hang out, chill with your homegirls and all of that. You gonna talk shit. Y'all gonna talk about whatever went on Instagram or whatever went on what's the other one? Disney? No, not Disney Plus. Whatever the female Zeus. Y'all gonna talk about what on there, and then for the rest of the night, y'all talking about me. Y'all talking about me, what I did, what I didn't do, how my conversation been, what shoes I wore on the third date, why I ain't call up. Yeah, same thing. We be doing the same thing, bro. We be doing the same thing, ladies. I'm trying to tell you, man. All we doing is sitting over there, chopping it up, chilling, talking about y'all, how, I'm just proud to be with my girl. I'm just proud to be with my girl, bro. My girl is amazing. She look better when she don't look better. She look better when she ain't trying to look better. She look better because she look better than better. Yeah, all of that. My motherfucking nerve, though, but that's all, bro. That's it. I don't know why people be tripping off of that. Stop tripping.
Strip clubs ain't doing nothing. It's just me and him.
Family drinking. So y'all just sit down as a family and get turned up.
Yeah, just turned up, yeah.
Is he only doing it every other weekend?
No, it's like, okay, for example, one weekend he said, we got upset. We got into an argument the previous day. And he said, okay, I'm going to spend my whole day with you tomorrow. Tomorrow's about you. Me and you, we're going to go out. We're going to just hang out all day. And come tomorrow, he said, oh, can I go over to my brother's house? Can I go over there and drink? I'm like, what do you mean can you go drink? You just said you was going to spend the day with me. I said, okay, that's fine. Do that. We just do it tomorrow, the next day. And then the next day, it was the same thing. And I feel like, if you're going to spend all your time over there drinking, then what are you with me for? Go move in with him.
Might add, they do invite her to come over. She just don't come. Yeah. It don't like they just say, hey, Paris, come over with us.
They asked for her to come too.
They asked for her to come too.
Ms. Addison, they asked for you to
Good
come as
point.
well?
Yes, but I'm a lady. What I look like getting sloppy drunk all the time,
Right, yeah. It's not an interesting thing you're doing over there, I got to say. It's not attractive either, But I think that leads me to something else that Mrs. Addison said in her papers that I think is very much a concern of hers. She said she's bored. Explain that to him, not to me, because I get it. You explain that to him.
Okay, it's like I wake up every morning at the same time and I do the same thing every day. And when I try to go out, it's the issue. You don't want me to go out. You want me to stay at home all day. Even when the kid's not there, you don't want me to go out. I feel like I do the same thing every day, and I could be doing other things. I feel like I'm getting a business degree. It's other things I could be doing than sitting at the house all day looking at the walls.
Would you have a problem if she were to go to school and get a business degree?
I mean, I don't got a problem. I mean, the things she say to me, why I got a problem with it, the things she say to me, that's the reason why I don't let her do it.
Tell me what those things are.
Like, if we ever get into an argument, she tell me every time we get into an argument, I go meet this dude. I'm about to go out to the club. I really want to go to a bar and meet other guys and this and that. That's why I don't let her really do nothing. And she talking about stay-at-home mom. She wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. So that's what I let her do.
You have a right to change your mind. You have a right to branch out. You have a right to reach up, reach over, reach beyond, so you can become a full and whole person, okay? And you don't have the right to restrict her from doing that. That said, you need to have enough sense to know that the way to help him come along with your freedom, because
I'm sorry, bro. I can't get past what he said. If I allow her, I don't like that part, bro. I don't like when you guys sit up here and tell you're allowing a person to do something. Like that person don't have free will. Everybody got free will, bro. You can pack up tomorrow and say, all right, cool, I'm going to Alaska. I'm going to goddamn Lithuania or something like that, or Greece or whatever, bro. You can do whatever you want to do. Everybody got that free will. Everybody saw the fact that, I'm not allowing you to do that. I don't like control. I don't like control. I don't like that. I don't like that, bro. Don't feel like you're that important. I'm just going to be honest. Don't feel like you're that important. Don't ever feel like you're that important where it's like, oh, well, She needs me to make that decision. I have to be there to make that decision. Now, okay, I will say that your input is valued. Your input would be valued, but to say like, oh, I gotta stamp it, or I gotta approve it, or I gotta come up with it in order for it to be done. Hell no. That's like having another person think for you. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like when, for lack of better words, it's like a person not thinking for themselves. They not living for themselves. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because honestly, bro, like, man, life, once you really sit back and you take a deep breath and you look at life, bro, and look at your life, hopefully, this is where I'm at. I'm like, bro, had a great life and still continuously going to keep going. I'm going to keep going with it, but life is pretty decent, bro. Of course, you're going to have your ups and downs, of course, but all right, we didn't did some good, did some bad, but you know, these are the things that I can live with because I chose to do it. I can't imagine having a person trying to tell me what to do, or like, nah, bro, I don't like that. That's too much. And I wouldn't want to control you to tell you, oh no, you don't need to go to school right now, whatever. Nah, bro.
You can't ask him for your freedom because it's not his to give. It's yours. You own it. He can't stop you. But the way to make him comfortable with the freedom that you want is not to say all kinds of crazy crap to him when you're arguing about you gonna get another dude. This is the part why I tell you why I was so concerned about you guys getting married so young. You said, I knew what I wanted and I thought I was ready. This is the not ready that you are. If you are a grown person and are secure, you don't worry about what your partner is doing. But when you're young, you don't have enough knowledge, you don't have enough background, you don't have enough breadth and depth and understanding. All you know is that high school, who's he seeing, who's she seeing business. This is where your immaturity is coming out in full bloom. The fact that you can hold down a job and keep the babies together and diapered and all that kind of stuff, that doesn't mean you're ready. You have to be ready to trust one another, or else the relationship is nothing but an ongoing investigation. To babies together and diapered and all that kind of stuff, that doesn't mean you're ready. You have to be ready to trust one another, or else the relationship is nothing but an ongoing investigation. Trust one another, diapered and all that kind of stuff, that doesn't mean you're ready. You have to be ready to trust one another, or else the relationship is nothing but an ongoing investigation. So what you need to do from today forward is to decide that whatever happened before ends today. And you're going to behave as if yesterday did not occur. You're going to let those 7 phone numbers go, and you're going to act like a grown woman who is comfortable in her own skin and is capable of keeping her own man. Not only that, you need to understand this. If he does something wrong, you can always roll. And you can always roll with a degree under your arm because you're going to school. Do you understand that? You are going to school. I want them to have an educated mother. I want them to have a mother that has an outlet and has depth and has interest beyond the household. I want them to have more than just, you know? Do you understand what I'm talking about, Mr. Sims?
Yeah, I understand.
You a bad dude, not if you can keep your woman in your house. You're a bad dude if your woman can go anywhere she wants to and comes home to you. There's a big difference. Yeah. You want $3,000 for transitional support. You're not going anywhere, are you?
I mean, I'm gonna try it first.
You get first. I'm gonna give you a book. It's called Making Marriage Work. It's for people who don't know what to do, and you clearly don't know what to do. So I'm gonna give it to you. I'm not gonna give you transitional support, but did you hear what I told you? Seriously.
Yeah, I heard.
Did you hear?
I understand.
I want you to read that book about how it is you're not defined by what he does, and you're gonna make him do things that he doesn't want to do. You're gonna inspire your own leaving if you don't get it together. You got me?
Got you.
Good luck to you. This matter is adjourned.
Man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I had to come into the kitchen. I had to come into the kitchen for this one, man. We cooking up, baby. Shout out to everybody. It's holiday season. Shit, it might be holiday season by the time y'all see this video. But shout out to everybody. Happy holidays to you and the fam. To you and the fam squad. My thing with them, bro, they was cool. It was cool. They had their youthful issues about them. They was 20. They was what, 21, 22. They was young, bro. They was young, so they still had that young mentality. But I wouldn't cancel them out. I wouldn't cancel them out. They was young, but they was mature. They was young, but they was kind of mature, but they was kind of immature and irresponsible, and a little bit insecure and all of that. I feel like that'll taper off, bro. I know for a fact that'll taper off with growth, bro, and them being together in life. Like I said, the thing about it is, the crazy thing about it is, life, like I said, damn, why I keep saying that? Nigga, we know what you said. Why you keep saying like I said? But like I said, life gonna keep happening, bro. Life ain't gonna stop. Life gonna keep happening to you, and it's gonna be some things that's gonna happen, and I'm not even going grow them together and stronger or grow them apart. But just by watching that video, it seemed like they got a tight nucleus, bro. I don't know, I guess from when she helped her out, get them out that situation or whatever, but I feel like they got that magnetic, like, it ain't gonna get too far. It ain't gonna get too far. We ain't hear about nobody saying, oh, I want a break or give me a break or something. It ain't gonna be no break. It might get close, and then that magnet make them come right back. So I think they'd be cool in the future. I think they'd be cool, and it's honestly looking at it, it's probably best that they go through this and get all of this out the way right now. Go ahead and get all of the paperwork and cross your T's and dot your I's. Get that on up out the way, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen, but them getting it out the way while they still young and still growing, I ain't mad at them, bro. I ain't mad at them. I think for me, I was won over when she got to telling the plan, like, all right, well, we're going to live at 1414 Hamilton Drive, Scottsdale, Arizona. Darrell, bro, listen to me, dog. He gonna holler. He dropped the only thing you was missing was the zip code. The only thing he was missing was the zip code. I'm like, damn. But it's cool, bro. Shout out to Darrell, dog. But, yeah, bro, in the future, like I was saying, in the future, that'd be cool. She had the whole, mapped out play-by-play, 1414 Hamilton Drive, and then I'm going to go to school at 21, and then it's going to happen at whoop, and whoop. And as long as he on board, y'all on board together, y'all go ahead and do what y'all do. Go ahead and do what y'all do. Now, as far as the cheating go, I think I worked for my retainer. I think my retainer was well worked off, bro. It was on the fence. You can go with it. You can not go with it. Y'all tell me. Put it in the comments. Type it in the comments. Y'all think dog was out of bounds? Yeah, I feel like he probably talked to him. He probably talked to a couple women. I ain't gonna lie to you, but that's my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all's is. Y'all, I be trying to be cool on the outro and shit, like keep the rhyming going. Sometimes it worked. That time it didn't, but it's cool. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family, as always, love, and I'm out.